hello everyone. This is the last presentation, so if you are tired, like it's going to finish soon, don't worry. I will just show you my final project and something else. Don't understand something wrong. Why? It's not working. Sorry, it's not working. Now, so this is my final project. It's called Kata Boom. Basically, Kata Boom is a platform in which people who want to learn JavaScript, you can create a profile and you can do easy level katas. So you can learn to program in JavaScript. And for those of you who don't know what is a kata, kata is a coding challenge. Kata is a coding challenge. It's what we basically do when we are doing a project here at Ironhack. Every morning during the project week, we are forced to do a kata, even if we don't want to. In the last week, maybe you are not that forced, and then it's a coding challenge. It's basically to write a function, and then the platform passes an input to that function, and there is an expected output, and what you coded has to give this output. So it's a coding challenge. And that's what I created. I created a platform in which you do katas, and you can see your friends, the katas that your friends did, and you can comment on the katas of your friends, and you can see what they commented in your platform. And the main challenge was to implement a code editor, because I didn't just want to have a text area in it. I wanted to have a proper code editor that gives you errors when you type something wrong. And also the hardest challenge was to compile and run the whole input that the person is typing, because if I run the code that somebody else is typing, like maybe they type like drop my database or something, and I run it and I delete something in my own computer, so I had to protect this and run the code in a protected environment, like a sandbox, and I made this, so it's working, but it was a challenge. I didn't know if I could achieve it, but yes, I did, and I'm very satisfied, so I want to show you the result. So let's see the demo. Is it here? No, that's the code. So that's the demo. Yes, it's the demo. So that's the homepage. You go to start now, and then you log in. It's me. Montse is Montserrat, for those who don't know. And then you log in, and you go to your profile. It's similar to Code Wars. For those who you know, I'm trying to compete against Code Wars. Maybe in 1-2 years, you will hear my name. You will hear Kata Boom. It will be applied in Ironhack, but I don't know. So that's the profile. On the top left, you see the information, how many katas you have done so far, the followers, how many people are you following, the link to your GitHub. Then the second box, it's like, it's time to train your brain. So you have a button to do a kata. The third one is like you can search for friends. The last one is like a list of all the friends you have, and you can see their profiles. And here on the right side, it's like all the katas you have done. You see like the result is here in these gray boxes. And you can see the list. You can see the comments that friends left. You can delete the comments if you don't like the comment or the person. You can decide. And then, for example, now let's do a kata. Get random kata. And you go to this side. You see here like the code editor, the function you have to do, and the description is on the top left. You see the tests that the platform will run, and you will see your results down there. And I'm a bit lazy. I don't want to do the kata, so I will ask for a volunteer. So, do you know the solution?
Yeah.
Reverse a string.
Can I try with this? Hello?
Because you see, what are you doing?
Whoa. It's
hello the other way.
That's the first one.
Oh, you see your results, and then you see hello, ole.
Ole.
It's like, one is correct.
Solution.
So the proper solution, please.
Yeah. Can I try with
String, dot split.
Probably reverse.
Reverse.
And probably join. But
and join.
If I try with wrong solution, it's working?
No.
Oh, maybe not.
Unexpected identifier. So please do it properly.
Well,
No, but we see that it's working when the result is wrong. You see there is a mistake. Oh, you have passed the test. Thank you. And then you see there like your results, and you can check, and those results are all correct. So now the submit button is activated. So you go to submit, and then again, congratulations, kata submitted successfully. Back to profile, and so you see this kata was called reverse string. And you go to your profile, and you go down here, and you see reverse a string here with the solution you just did. Whoa. And then, okay, now I want to look for my friend Cristina, because she's very good, and I want to copy her solutions for the katas. No. And then I go to Cristina, oh, add a friend. And then Cristina appears down there in my list. But now, oh, I want to see the profile of Sebastian. So I go to Sebastian's profile, and I see here all the katas he did, and I can comment in here like, hey. And you save the comment, and then the comment will be here. And you see the last comment is Montse saying, hey. And basically, you can go back to your profile, and you can log out. No, no acabado. ¿Qué? Ah, pero no acabado, no acabado. Bueno. No, the last presentation, like this was the demo. But now, I want to say like the learnings out of this whole project and out of the whole experience at Ironhack, like we have learned a lot. This was like a family, and I just want to mention the key points because it's the last presentation, so let's wrap up the experience. And I would say like what I've learned here, it's mainly like motivation is one of the key points. This was me at the very beginning. I was super motivated, and I think without motivation you cannot do this bootcamp, you cannot enter this field. Like it's super important, motivation. It's like the energy you need to work on this. So it's one of the main points. The second one is commitment. Like especially in our class, I think we were so lucky to meet all this group of people. We are all super nice. We help each other, and this is us working in one little table, all doing the same exercise. And we didn't know how to solve it, but we were like, how do we do this? How do we do this? Please TAs, but they were leaving, and everybody was leaving us alone. But it's about, no, it's a joke, No, they were leaving us, no, they were leaving us alone because this was very late. It's maybe 9, 10, 11, like we stayed here super late. And they were not here, but it's about commitment, like you have to dedicate a lot. The second one is curiosity, like this is me, the sentence that everybody knows is like I have a question. Like I think it's super important to be curious, and that's what I learned here, like the more you ask, the more you learn. And I think this can be applied to life, so I think this taught me a lot of important things that I can apply afterwards. The other one is a struggle. Like this is me eating my laptop because on the first week of the third module, my laptop broke down and I was like, shit, it went blue and it didn't do anything else. And I wanted to kill my laptop, so I was like, I cannot kill it, I will eat it, let's try if it works or something. And yeah, like during this bootcamp there was a lot of struggle, like we didn't understand many things. It's hard, but together we made it, and I think struggle is part of this field of programming, of life, of everything, so I think it also taught us a lot. The very last is faith. This is my cat, Tommy, hello. And this is faith because I didn't understand many concepts that we learned here, and I was at night trying to do the exercises, and I was not understanding anything, and I was looking at my cat like, please help me, and he just opened one eye and said, have faith, and closed the eye. So, like, it's having faith. You cannot understand everything from the very beginning. In 2 months, it's impossible to understand everything. So, follow the cheat sheet. For those of you who know, maybe we don't get anything, but I think we will understand it someday. And, yeah, sharing. Like, programming is not about being alone. Most of people think, okay, programmers sit by themselves, but it's also a lot about sharing and sharing experiences with people. Especially the ones we met here. This is us in Caldetas. One weekend we went to the beach, we had fun, and it was super nice. So thank you guys for this experience. Like I think we are all very lucky. And yeah, the relaxing is also very important. This is us at the beach. And the last one, I think, like, we have to celebrate after these 2 months. This is what we have to do, so that's it. And thank you, the teachers like Andrea, also Tor, and all the TAs and everything, and the people working here, Irene, Anna, everybody, for this whole experience, because it was amazing, and I think everybody can say the same. So thank you very much.